Welcome back to SnowRunner. So, the previous episode we did some farming, but we're just gonna do some other stuff now. We're actually gonna work on this task, discarded chemicals, which they're over here, which is actually... Where's the garage at? There. Okay, so I need to go... down here. I don't really know how we get back there, but we'll figure that out. Alright, so we don't need a trailer, although we should probably grab one. Well, there's no trailer store over here, so we're just not going to have one. And I would use the Mastodon, but it can't have a crane. Well, actually, does it have a 2-slot bed? I don't know if it does. I know with the 3-slot bed you can't use a crane, so I'm not sure. But I need a crane for this, obviously, because I need to pick up these chemical barrels. Now this truck is still king to me. I just love it. I love this mod as well. Like, the truck's just too good. But I really did not enjoy that farming too well. That's for damn sure. It was just the short amount of time I had to even do it was not fun. So I'm not really looking forward to doing that more, but we're gonna have to. So I just want to do some simple tasks for this episode. This may be a little bit of a shorter episode. I'm really kind of like struggling lately because I've been basically every day, both episodes that come up, or both uploads, I literally record the night before. Like, I haven't been able to get ahead. So like, I upload a video at 10 a.m. and I upload a video at 5 p.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time. And like, my 10 a.m. video is currently right now is Sackboy, because that's what I'm working on platinuming. And then my 5 p.m. is obviously SnowRunner. So if you don't watch anything but my SnowRunner videos, just I do upload a video at 10 a.m. too. But like, I record those videos literally the night before because I haven't been able to get ahead ever since, you know, school's been out and my son's been home. It's just not possible for me to record during the day anymore when my youngest is napping, because my oldest doesn't take a nap because he's 6. So it's just, I can't record extra stuff during the day while he's at school and his brother's napping. So it's just been tough, and I've actually been, the past couple weeks I've been working more than usual. Been doing a lot of shows and events, so it's just been it's been hard to try to get ahead. But I don't know, eventually one of these days I'll get ahead at least a little bit, maybe get myself back. So I'm not so like, because I feel like every night, like, I have to record, and like sometimes at night I just kind of want to chill and just play a game and like not have to worry about recording or talking. But I mean, it's not the end of the world either, I guess, if I don't upload in a day. It's not, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I don't really even think there's people that are like sitting around waiting for my uploads. It's definitely not the case, but it's just something I've been doing for like the past year now, so I don't want to not do it. I don't think I've missed a day at all in like a whole year of having 2 uploads a day. There was one point where I had 3 there's a couple of points where I had 3 uploads a day, but that was mostly just because I had some overlaps of games, and I wanted to get out like games that had just come out, but I still had other games that were finished that still scheduled to upload. So I had like 3 games going at one time. I mean, I was still only playing 2 games at once, but the 3rd game, just its upload schedule like was scheduled out so far that I had to. But anyway, yeah, I've just been doing it that way for a while, and I just kind of like to keep doing it that way. So it is what it is. And if I miss a day, I miss a day. It's not going to be the end of the world, but I don't want to, so. We're making it work. Okay. This is pretty close by, so this should be quick. Did I ever pick this up? Oh, that's actually literally the task I'm doing right now. There was a time where I had a crane, this actual same crane on the F750, but it's a horrible idea. It makes that truck so top heavy and it just rolls over. So my F750 is purely just a scout and a winch towing truck. I don't really do a whole lot else with it. I'll occasionally tow a trailer with it. But for the most part, it's really just a scout, and I'll use it to pull other trucks with the winch. Jesus. But yeah, I've just I've been playing so much Death Stranding lately, and like I know I've talked about this before, but God, that game is just, I don't know, I like can't stop playing it. Like it's so, the story in it is incredibly good for one. I mean, I understand it's Hideo Kojima, so like that's not surprising, but like I don't know. I remember when that game came out and I watched some people play it, I was just like, man, this just seems like so like strange and like boring. But like also at the time, SnowRunner wasn't out, and I had never heard of MudRunner. So you know, because SnowRunner is obviously like a similar type of game if you're just looking at like the delivery aspect of Death Stranding, but obviously Death Stranding has a lot more to it than SnowRunner does. But like, alright, so we finished that. But like the premise is similar. They're both very like monotonous, you know, slow moving delivery games. But I guess we could do that right here. Where's this trailer? Somewhere over there. Well, let's grab this and spray. Oh, is there a trailer store here? Sorry, I know I was like talking and then I just there's not. Well, we need to take that trailer, though. Where do they need to go? To the village. Where the hell's the village? Oh, it's not even that far. Okay, we'll grab 2 consumables, we'll pick that trailer up, and then we'll come back and get the other 2 consumables. But anyway, it's just, whenever I saw people play it, I think I was watching Lyric play it on Twitch whenever it first came out. And like, to be honest with you, I didn't even know who Lyric was. He was just one of the top viewers that was playing that game at the time, which, you know, I now know that Lyric is like one of the top streamers on Twitch. Like, he has a ridiculous amount of subs and whatever. I mean, I know he's not like the top, but he's pretty high up there. But I don't really watch him. I still follow him, but I don't ever really watch his streams anymore. But like, I just remember watching him play this game, and like, he was entertaining, obviously, but like, it was just such a strange game, and I didn't really know anything about it, and I only really ever saw like the first area of the game. That was really it. I never saw any more of it. So like, whenever I started playing it, you know, I was like, yeah, I remember this, I recognize this. But then like, once I started getting to like the second area, and then now I'm in like the third area of the game, like west side of the map, it's just so, like, it's crazy. I don't know, it's a good game. I'm really enjoying it, and yeah, I don't know, it's fun. I kind of wish I would have recorded it, but again, at the same time, and I've said this before, that I don't think it would have really been the best game for that, because I am, you know, obviously when I play games, I go for platinum trophies. In the game, the trophies aren't hard to get necessarily, but it's very grindy for sure, because you have to, I should go left, because you have to, there's a difficulty in the game, like difficulty setting, but the difficulty doesn't really make a whole lot of difference other than like the combat encounters. And there isn't a whole lot of combat encounters in the game. I mean, there's like the BTs, obviously, but the BTs, even still, like, that combat encounter isn't really difficult, because you can mostly just flee from them. You don't really have to fight them. There are some combat encounters in the game, though, where you do have to like shoot other enemies with guns. I don't really want to spoil anything if you have never played it, but they're kind of like weird, like, I don't know what they are. It's strange, but like, you're shooting like guns at, I guess they're technically BT still too. I don't know. It's really weird. But anyway, it's kind of like boss. It's like it's basically like a boss fight essentially. But that's really where the difficulty setting comes into place. But you have to. There's a set of, each standard job has a premium delivery, which is basically just like higher stakes. You have to do it in a certain amount of time, or like, you know, as little under like 3% damage, just stuff like that. But you have to be on hard mode or higher for those to count for the trophies, to get Legend of Legends stamps, basically, which every time you complete one and get the Legend of Legends stamp, it like shows that by your name in like a yellow number. So like, when people see your name online, it'll have that yellow number. But like, not that it really means a whole lot, but it's just, you know, you have to do them for the platinum trophy. So and there's a lot of them. There's like 36 different like places. There's people called preppers, which are like smaller places that give you jobs, and then there's like the big like distro centers and like the cities that give you jobs, and each of those have a 5-star rating system, so you have to get all 5 stars up, like your connection with that place. You have to get 5 stars, and then you have to do all of their premium deliveries. I'm pretty sure you have to do all of them. I may not. I may be wrong on that. You have to do a certain amount of premium deliveries, or you have to do all of the premium deliveries. I'm not sure. But it's just grindy. Like, there's a lot. But once you have, like, the roads built and you have zip lines, which zip lines are crazy. I just started really using those more. But once you have those built, it really kind of becomes easy, because you can get a truck and like load the truck up with like everything and then just drive down the road and deliver it. So it can be easy. You can tell I've been playing Death Stranding too, because the map on Death Stranding is the pause button on this game. Alright, so I need to just follow this road. But I don't know, it's a lot of fun, and I really enjoy that game a lot. Like, it's honestly what I want to be playing right now. Not that I don't enjoy SnowRunner, but I don't know. I've just really been enjoying Death Stranding. And as much as I kind of wish I did record it, I am kind of glad I didn't at the same time, because I'm just enjoying playing it on my own. There's still some times where I just enjoy playing games without having to like record them and worry about the trophies and all that, which that game with the trophies would have been crazy. I don't even think I would have been able to do it, because there was a time where I had like four trophies. I think it was either 3 or 4 trophies pop at once, and that would have been really hard to get all of those, because they all would have been the same exact 30-second clip. So like, it would have been hard to get all of them to fit into the one clip. I mean, I think I've done it before. I think I had a triple pop on, was that Star Wars Jedi? It might have been Fallen Order. I had a triple pop. I don't remember. I had a triple pop on something, and I made it work. But I don't remember. I think it was Fallen Order, because that series was the first series that I had figured out how I do my platinum pop now. How I have like the platinum trophy sound, and I just I clip the, it's kind of confusing to explain, but like I have the 30-second clip for the trophy that popped the platinum, and then I have the platinum. They're both the same exact clip. So like whenever the trophy pops on the PS5, it may be different for the PS4, but whenever it pops on the PS5, it comes up on the top right corner, and it stays up there for 6 seconds. So like once it's been up there for 3 seconds, I cut that clip there, and then I cut the clip in the same spot on the platinum clip, and then I basically put that in the timeline back to back, and I put the platinum trophy noise at the start of where the platinum trophy clip begins. And since it's the same clip, the only thing on the screen that changes is the trophy, the little trophy rectangle on the top of the screen. So you don't notice anything. You just see the one trophy pop that was the last trophy, and then it just flips to the platinum trophy with the noise that I add in, because the platinum has a specific sound. And I do have the normal trophy sound too, in case I ever have a double pop that's just 2 regular trophies. So I can do it with that as well. But that's the way I do it. And I figured that out. The first series I did that in was Jedi Fallen Order. I had like this revelation that like I could do that, and I'm so happy, because it's so much better than what I used to do. What I used to do is I would take like whatever the last episode of the series was when I had the platinum. I would take that clip. Damn it. I would take that clip that I would take the first trophy clip that was the last trophy of the game to get platinum, and I would just put that at the beginning of the video, and I would just voice over it and be like, so this is the trophy that popped the platinum trophy. It's going to be the same exact clip for the platinum trophy, so I just put it at the front of the video, so I didn't have 2 of the same clip back to back, which worked, but I don't know, I like the way I do it better now. I just think it's a little smoother and cleaner. But anyway, that's just a little insight onto how I do that, because if you don't know, I just record everything on my PlayStation using the built-in recording system, and then I use Share Factory to edit it. Share Factory is pretty neat because you can add your own files to it. Like, I added my own intro and outro cards, so I just add them to the beginning and the end of every single video, put the video clips in the center, and then do fades and whatever else. And I also you know, I added in the sound clips for the trophy and the platinum trophy. It's actually the same clip. So whenever I use it, I just cut whichever one I need and then delete the rest. But yeah, it works really well. So like, you know, if you have a PS5 but you don't have a computer that's capable of, you know, screen capturing your PS5, which is my case because I do not have a desktop computer at all, and I just have a 2011 MacBook Pro. And my wife has a 2015 MacBook Pro, so even that wouldn't even work. So it's just what I do, and it works for me. So, you know, maybe one day I'll get a computer and be able to do it, but for now this works, and I don't have any issues with it. Alright, we can do this. Where is it? All the way down there. And it needs to go over there. It's actually pretty far away. Is there any other things that are closer? That's a logs one. I don't really want to do that. Let's do this. Actually, we will use this for this. And there's actually one right here. Let's turn this on because we could probably get a good screenshot here. So yeah, so that's what I do, and I kind of wish I would have done it sooner, because, you know, you could always do that with the PS4 as well. Whoops, I didn't realize my winch was attached to something. But with the PS4 didn't record in, what was it? It didn't record in 1080, I think. I don't know, maybe it did. I don't remember. You can record in 4K on the PS5, but I do not. And the reason why I don't is because if I'm recording in 4K, it will not save the... Oh, crap. If I'm recording in 4K, it won't save... It won't do the trophy clips. And... Shit, I'm gonna have to go... Well, let's just do it this way. We'll go get this one down here, and then we'll go back and get the other two. So, like, if I have it set to record in 4K... then it will not do the auto capture of the trophy clip whenever trophies pop. And I need that because the whole concept of my channel is just recording full 100% playthroughs of games. And I would like to have the trophy pops in the videos. If I don't have the trophy pops, it just seems kind of silly. So I originally, like, some of the first videos, like back when I was playing like Ghost of Tsushima and some other videos, I was recording it in 4K, and then I was like, why am I not getting any of like the trophy clips? And I thought it was just like an issue with the recording, like for some reason, you know, it glitched and it didn't record it, or like maybe that game for some reason just didn't do it. But then I realized that it was because recording in 4K obviously takes more memory from the PlayStation, so it can't do that at the same time and process that second video clip simultaneously. So I just turned it off and just record in 1080. There's tons of people out there that only record in 1080 still, so it's not that, you know, serious. And like, you're really only going to notice a difference with it if you're watching a 1080p video on a higher resolution monitor or a higher resolution like TV. But if you're watching on a 4K TV or a 4K monitor, or even, you know, a 1440p monitor, you'll probably notice it doesn't look quite as good as watching like a 4K video on that screen. But I mean, in my opinion, at the end of the day, 1080p is still HD, and it still looks really good if you're watching it on a monitor or a screen that is 1080p. So like, I mean, it's neither here nor there. And I'm a very techie person. Like, I understand I don't like watching things that look like a potato, but it doesn't really bother me. So like, I'm not saying it shouldn't bother you, but believe me, if you knew my wife, she would tell you that I am like super anal about that kind of stuff. So it doesn't really bother me. But if I could record in 4K, I would absolutely, you know, love to do it. Where's the farming plot? Is it the farming plot? Where is it? Oh, right there. So we just need to follow this road. Anyway, I mean, the goal would obviously be to build a computer that I would be able to capture a console. And I know you don't need a super powerful computer to even capture a console, because I'm not going to be playing the game on the computer and capturing it at the same time. The computer is really just going to be a capture slave for the console. So I know, I mean, you still have to have a decent graphics card for that. So, like, you know, I'm aware of that. Like, I'm not, but it'd be different. It doesn't need to be like an all-powerful computer to where I need to play a game at max resolution, max settings, and then still also capture it. Would I one day play computer game or PC games on PC? Yeah, maybe, but no one has a better like achievement system than PlayStation. The Platinum Trophy system is just like one of the best achievement systems ever. I know Xbox did achievements first, but they don't have like, you just get 1,000 gamer score and that's it. Like, you don't, there's no like collection, you know. It's just kind of weird. So with PlayStation, when you get the last trophy, you get a Platinum Trophy, and it's just kind of neat. It's, other than like shovelware games, like the leaderboards for PlayStation is just super jacked up. It doesn't even mean anything anymore because there's so many shovelware games on the PlayStation Store, and a shovelware game is just like a game that costs like $2 and it has like 10 trophies in it. They're like all golds, and then when you get the final trophy, you get a platinum, and they're usually like, you just have to push X like 1,000 times. Like, it's not anything even hard. It's not like a game. It's just like you mash a button 1,000 times and you get a platinum trophy. There's a ton of those games on the PlayStation Store, and Sony won't do anything about it, obviously, because Sony makes money off of it, because any game that gets sold on the PlayStation Store, Sony gets a cut of it, just like Apple Store does, and, you know, all that stuff. So they don't do anything about it, because there's people on the leaderboards that just think being in #1 on the PlayStation leaderboards because you push X 100 million times using shovelware games is anything to be proud of. You know, it's whatever. I, for one, think that's dumb. I don't trophy hunt to have the most amount of trophies or be on the leaderboards or whatever. I just do it because I like it, and I like the 100% games. So I typically only platinum games that I like, and if I don't really like the game, I'm probably not gonna platinum it. Alright, we need to go get a trailer for this. I didn't. But yeah. Although there are some games that like I started and oh my god, that came out of nowhere. Sorry about that. I usually try to mute, but I could not mute fast enough for that. How the hell? Where's the road? So I usually, if I start a game, I usually don't just quit unless it's like really, really bad or like I'm really not enjoying it. But like there are some games that I've started and like thought, you know, oh, this is gonna be an easy platinum. Damn it. But like it ended up, man, I went the completely wrong way. Yeah, whatever, we can still get this way. I was like, oh, this will be an easy platinum, or like this will be a fun platinum, because I played this game and it's similar. And one game that comes to mind, thinking about that, I had platinumed Power Wash Simulator. Didn't record it because, again, Power Wash Simulator. I personally think that game would do better as a like a live stream game. It's not really a game that would do well in video form for YouTube, so I didn't record it. But still, super great game. Loved it. Can't wait for the SpongeBob DLC that's coming out in a couple days. But lawn mowing simulator, thought that would be cool. I've seen some gameplay of it. I watched someone play it. I think I watched like T Martin play it, and I've seen like some other streamers that I watch on Twitch had played it just for fun, for, you know, shits and giggles. And I was like, yeah, it looks alright. And it's just not the same, like, it's not the same, like, chill, I don't know, it's way more unrelaxing. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you have to be way more careful. Like in Power Wash Simulator, you just fucking spray your power washer and just clean the shit off. Like, it doesn't matter. You can't hurt anything in the game. You can't, like, cut the flowers. You can't do any of that. But in Lawn Mowing Simulator, like, you have to be careful because you can cut flowers. You get penalties. It's felt like every single mower was completely underpowered. Shit. I forgot I needed to turn. It felt like every mower was completely underpowered. Even like the most expensive one. You would always have to go cut like huge like orchards, and the grass would be like 16 inches tall, and it needed to be cut down to like 3 3/4 inches. And like the mower would bog down. It would be like raining when you're mowing, so like the mower would bog down even worse. It was just fucking awful. Like, it would take like an hour to mow these fucking things, and it just wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't as enjoyable as I thought it was going to be. And then getting the platinum trophy on it was just so tedious. And there was one, like, the game has like a career mode where you like basically make your own like lawn mowing business. And, you know, you can have like employees that you send out every day. There's like 5 jobs that you can do, and you can have 4 employees and then yourself. I think that's how it is. So, but in order to have 4 employees, you have to have a lawnmower for each one, and a weed whacker, string trimmer, whatever you call it. I had to have one of them for each person. But in order to have that, you had to have a big enough like headquarters to have garage spaces for 5 mowers. So like, you can't just get 4 employees right off the bat. Like, you have to work your way up to it, and it takes a little while. It's slow in the beginning. You don't make a whole lot of money, but once, because every day, like, you get 5 jobs, and you can only do as many jobs as yourself plus your employees. So like, at the start, you can have 1 employee, so you can only do 2 jobs a day, basically. Well, 1 day in the game. Like, once you finish the job, like, you get paid, and then like it advances to the next day, and you can just keep doing it. But you can only do however many jobs as how many employees you have plus yourself. So like, until you have 4 employees and then yourself, you can't do all 5 jobs every single day. So it's just slow to make money in the beginning. But once you start to make money and you can get the bigger bigger headquarters, it's fine. It's much better. Oh, I didn't even realize. Why am I doing this? I should have switched back to my Z, because I've been talking and haven't been paying attention. It's fine. We can use this for this, though. But, so, yeah. So, in the game, the mowing, like, the job season is from, like, March, I believe, through September. And there's a trophy in the game to mow using an American lawnmower on the 4th of July. And it's not like 4th of July, like real life day. It's like 4th of July in the game. So like, whenever you get around to the month of July from, you know, mowing, the very first year of your like company, the 4th of July falls on a Sunday, and the work week is Monday through Friday. So the very first time you come to 4th of July, you don't even mow on the 4th of July. So like you have to work your way all the way around the whole year again to then mow on the 4th of July. And that was, I believe that was the last trophy I had to get. And, you know, me being really dumb, whenever you are trying to like just skip through jobs really fast, there's like litter contracts where you basically just pick up litter. Like you don't have to mow, you just have to pick up so many pieces of litter. But like you can pick that job for yourself, and you want to still make your employees mow, because if you don't, you're going to lose a whole bunch of money during this phase. But basically you make all your employees do all the mowing contracts, and then you just take the litter contract and you start the job, pick up one piece of litter, and then just go to your truck and just end the job. And then you basically don't make any money from what you did, but your employees still all make money, and it advances the day. So you just keep doing that to get through the days really quickly, and then you'll get around to the 4th of July. And when I got around to the 4th of July, I was like, all right, American mower, I need to take a mowing contract, and I need to actually mow the grass. But when you start every mowing contract, you usually have to pick up like anywhere between 4 to 6 pieces of litter before you start mowing. It's called a ground check. And since I was doing litter contracts and I was just picking up one piece and going and ending the job, I picked up the 4 pieces of litter, went to my truck, and ended the job. So you can imagine how angry I was at myself for just like, you know, not thinking and just like basically being a zombie playing a game and just, you know, did that. So basically I had to go all the way around the year again to get back to the 4th of July to mow on the 4th of July. I was so pissed. And then the game does have 2 DLCs, but the DLCs are pretty short. And they only had like 5 trophies, and they were all really easy to get. And whenever I had played it, the DLCs were on sale, so I got them for like $2, I think. But I mean, the game's not terrible. It just wasn't as fun. Like, I had just played Power Wash Simulator and Platinum that, and like that game was just so good. Like, if you've never played Power Wash Simulator and you just want something super chill, that's the game. But Lawn Mowing Simulator ain't it, that's for sure. I platinumed Ollie Ollie World recently, and that was fun. I thought it was going to be a lot harder than it was, to be honest. It really wasn't. There was definitely some things that gave me some trouble, but it wasn't that bad. I actually posted a couple videos on my channel, Ollie Ollie World, but it's just the DLCs, and it's the in that game there's like harder challenges. I say harder, but honestly some of the high scores are harder than some of the high scores is in like the Mike challenges. Or there's a character in the game called Mike, Rad Mike or whatever. I don't remember what his name is, but he has 3 challenges on every level, and some of his challenges are harder than like the Radicius challenges. And then the DLC, the first DLC is Gale Forces challenges, and the second one is what's his name, Void's Nebulord, the Nebulord challenges. But anyway, I just did those videos. It's all of the Gale Force challenges and then all the Nebulord challenges. I did 2 videos on that. I didn't do any for the base game. But again, that was just a game I just played on my own, just for fun. And it was enjoyable. I do love skateboarding, so like, I was a big skateboarder growing up, and cannot wait for the new skate game, but who knows when that's going to come out. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. We're at 40 minutes. I rambled the whole time, but, you know, maybe you wanted to listen to it. So, anyway, how many tasks have we done? Oh, yeah, this is a 4 map. I forgot. This is going to take forever. So, Crossroads is what we're on. We've done 3. Oh, wow, there's a lot. 4. Yeah, there's a ton. This is going to be a long series, so buckle up, because I'm probably not going to leave anything out of this other than the farming crap. So, it's still going to be a long series. It's probably going to be 30, minimum 30 episodes. So, but once this is done, we move on to Ontario, so I'm excited about that, because Ontario is fun from what I've played of it. So anyway, leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to, and I will see you in my next video. Have a good one.